Welcome back, everyone. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing look at World Ablaze mod for Hearts of Iron 4 with no step back. And of course, we're playing as Germany because I use that to evaluate mods and whatnot because I'm most familiar with the country and everything else. I want to thank some of my patrons, Nils, Toyjet, the Hoffmanator, and others. I know I'm forgetting some, but they get mentioned other times. But everybody else, if you're here, can you just give a like to the video? And if you're new, you can subscribe. Okay, we're going to continue this. We have one Panzer division here fighting in Spain, and we are trying to develop Germany into a war machine. Okay, muzzle brakes, good. Nice, whatever. Okay, back over here. Let's get that being researched. I don't know, does anybody routinely play World of Blazes multiplayer? I'm sure somebody must, but I don't know how well this would work as a multiplayer game. Hindenburg disaster. You're not going to get me on a blimp or a zeppelin or anything like that, or dirigible that's hydrogen or any other sort of flammable gas. Nope, not going to do it. Not me. They almost collapsed. Good. What meta will you be using? I'm not sure the question. Mystics. Hydrogen. Did I say helium? I meant hydrogen. Things that go woo, woo. And you rush into there to cut off or overrun the retreating unit. Okay, so that'll expand that, which will mean we probably should get rid of some of our imports. Yeah. Let's do that for just 7 days. Let's take a look. Okay. We're pretty good here for that. Okay, we're not importing any aluminum, but we are over importing bauxite, so maybe not enough to bring a thing down. Here we can bring this down by 50 at least. Like to rush tanks, high armor. Infantry divisions with lots and lots of artillery, and yeah, some panzer divisions. That's what I'm right now. This is the early days, and I'm just having a few infantry divisions and building up my stocks of everything. But yeah, once we get going, infantry divisions with lots and lots of artillery and some eventual panzer divisions, I guess is what I'm trying to do. Well, didn't get to overrun him, but did get into here. Reduction eventually, but one thing I learned with World Ablaze, infantry divisions with lots of artillery, lots and lots of artillery guns. You need lots and lots. And then, yes, you know, for breakthroughs and penetrating deep into the enemy's rear, some nice armored divisions. At least that's my hope. We'll see how it works out. I may, you know, F things up and not do it well. I've done that before with this mod, and I can do it again, I'm sure. Not trying to, but, you know. Because these 39s are way too far in the future. 38, maybe doable. Let's... 38, 38. Yeah, we could do a patrol craft, I like. Hello, Soul XP. Well, if you don't understand their position, because they haven't even given a proper one to Germany, so what the hell are you talking about Italy for? You know, Germany, more people play Germany than play Italy. Not whether they should or shouldn't, it's just that. They've been doing everything regionally, and I still haven't done Germany yet. They haven't done Italy. Still no recon planes in this mod. Well, I think, let's see, let's go back to research here in aircraft. Is this here? Yeah, I think this is meant to be a recon plane here. That's like a freezer Storch, I think. FW, is this the Owl? No, well, I think that's the Owl or something. Don't know if they give more. Yeah, I think this, and this is some sort of jet. I think that's what these are. Recon planes being slammed. You know, I'm not a I don't know if it's on YouTube. Don't know where it's on, but you can get it somewhere. Wings of the Luftwaffe. It's a series. Great series on and there's also Wings that go and look at other aircraft, you know, there may be like Wings of the Red Air Force or something. There's other sub-series, but Wings of the Luftwaffe, great series. I mean, it's been probably more than 10 years since I've seen it. You know, it's like one episode on the you know, 109 and one episode on the FW 190 and one on the JU 87 and whatnot, you know, and they go into these different ones. And so I've watched all of those episodes, but I'm nowhere near a Luftwaffe expert or anything like that, where I know tanks very well. I don't know if you call me an expert on them, but I know them very well. Okay, can you get across this bridge before he gets there? Nope. But maybe we can get in there and fight our way across because he's badly organized. Because the AI was moving him via rail movement instead of walking, so he comes with no organization. Because the AI is like that. Okay, and you know, we're sort of disruptive. Thanks, Arno. Yeah, the one thing that they haven't implemented, and I think they're planning on it, but is the tank designer. I don't mind that these are sort of locked into the historical models. They've specifically gone in to try to make the historical models, you know, for whatever that means. You know, what they evaluate, you know, turret strength, for, you know, turret type, gun type, hull type, whatever, you know, try to do all that to the historical ones as best as they can do, whatever, you know, however that means. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm not trying to look too deep in it because I don't want to have like, oh shit, they're wrong. No, just good, they're doing that. And I'm not against the idea of locking nations into it, but I'm not also against the idea of being able to freeform it either. You know, do you want to, you know, Germany has pretty good tank designs, so you're not going to be doing you know, yeah, you could try to implement sloped armor earlier or something like that. Absolutely. But pretty good tank design. But do you really want to be stuck with Italian tank designs? Because you get to the P-40, which is not out in 1940 like the name might suggest. Gets out just in time in what, 43 or so, when Italy's collapsing, and the only people use them in combat really are the Germans, or maybe the Italians against the Germans. But I don't even know if they use them there. So it's really only the Germans that use the Italian P-40, just because by the time they get it, they're being knocked out of the war. And that's still just a riveted hold tank. So do you want to be forced to play with Italian tanks? I can understand. And it's not that the Italians were offered German tank designs, and Germany could come in and set up factories and do German tank designs, but the Italian manufacturers, including aircraft, go nope, 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 nope. Now they do, it's in like somewhere I think between 200 and 400 Stukas are assembled in Italy, meaning they send down the engines, they send down all the parts, you know, and pretty much from the ground up they're assembled, but all the manufacturing process, you know, making of the panels, making of the engines, making of all the metal pieces, whatever, all gets, you know, done in Germany, and then still a lot of labor in putting them all together, so they, you know, just package them up and get assembled down in Germany. Down in Italy. So they do some of that kind of stuff, but mostly the Italian companies are nope, nope, nope. We don't want to be beholden to Germany. We're going to, you know, do our own thing. And so, did you send planes? Yes, we sent. I have a very small army. I'm making some divisions. I don't think we could add more. Yes, we have planes down. I don't know if we're maxed out on them, but we do have planes. No, we limited one division. We're still just stuck at our one division here. Yeah, how efficient the recon is, I don't know either. Okay, so we pushed into here. Now we're going to push up to here to try to create a pocket. Hopefully they'll follow in behind me. Get there in time to create this pocket I wanted to do. Yeah, and you know, my production levels, I'm not planning on, you know, if some expert on World Ablaze tells me you're gonna not do well if you don't have recon planes, I would build them, but unless I hear that, I'm going to stick with, you know, building more fighters, building more tanks, building more artillery pieces, that kind of thing. Stick to some of that. Okay, well. You know, when he goes to there, we're going to move along this coast another advancement here. But leave that problem. There we are. Put at least one division in to support me. Yeah, I guess we're running on the supply train not well. Okay, more factories can be produced. Yeah. Let's see about a synthetic refinery. Amelia Earhart does not find land. Well, we might get to researching Tiger tanks here. Okay, why? Okay, they... Okay, fresh autopon, good. Do that too soon, it cuts off trade even worse than... I think that is really for once the war starts or something. I don't know. Yeah. Organized army. We might at some point, but no, we need to get the... Yeah, we'll do this. Reduce our production costs. Okay, now we can start producing these guys. So we'll start with the Panzer III. Let's get 5 factories going there. Tanks are cool. Okay, we're now getting ready, if not actually starting, for a war over here. Looks like we started one. What is this up here? Okay, well... Well, that didn't work out. Why are these mountains again? Okay. Well, just a good line. Not that I'm winning the calendar rush, but do computing machine early. Now we're going to switch over from our not very good aircraft to our better aircraft, even though we knew we were going to take a big hit there. I've purchased Tank Mechanic Simulator today. I've heard of it, I haven't played it yet, as it was on sale and trying to prevent my Steam wish list reaching below the floor. Has anybody? I've not played with it. I think maybe Eric has, like Arno's suggesting. You know, I want to play my U-boat game that Ari got me. I haven't played it yet. I would like to learn Distant Worlds 2, but I've spent just a bit of time looking into that. There's the new DLC out for Valor and Victory, the Stalingrad DLC, which I was playing a little bit of that. So just a lot of, shall we say, demand on my time for gaming, and I just don't have enough to play everything that I would like to play. Let's see, where is it here? Is it, what I want to do is prioritize reinforcements, replacements. I know we're sort of not in a good supply situation. Am I just missing it for some reason here? Probably. What it was. Okay, well, gamer confused. Aeronautics funding. Okay, well, we have a war breaking out in Asia. Do the anti-common turn back and try to get collaboration. Let's see if we can send a observer out there. Oh, you're reading the manual? Come on, you're not supposed to read the manual. Reading the manual is an admitting defeat, that you couldn't just turn the game on and figure it out. I only read the manual when I have some sort of particular deep question, or if I turned it on and couldn't figure the game out. Yes, gamer, we know. Okay, yeah, you guys know. And yeah, some of that comes from tabletop games in the past. Oh hell, you just abandoned this province. I'll take it. Is that cutting it? Because if I can cut in deeper here, that would be better. Go, 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 go. I know supplies might not be the greatest thing there. You know, playing, you know, things like Third Reich or whatever else, I really had a really hard time to a point, especially starting, and it's habits that started when I was young. Sitting and reading a manual was entirely daunting to me for a game. And if I could just get someone to show it me and play it, you know, this is indeed, I mean, God, the internet, World Wide Web literally didn't exist. And the internet was something for a very small few people, mostly government employees existed back then. So there was, you know, unless I could get someone to show me how to play the game, show me the basic mechanics, show me how, you know, and it could be pretty, you know, it could be like Panzer Blitz or some other pretty technical game, that's fine. Show me how it works. Get the basic workings down so I can play it. And then the manuals were, if I needed to look something up, needed to look some detail up. And that's how I learned to play most of the war games that I learned as a child to play. And I got to where I'm pretty instinctual on most of them. But like my cousin, who was a, you know, advanced squad leader player, once he was doing that, introduced me to the game, so I learned the basic mechanics of the game. Great, so I bought some games, and then I could look up something in the manual, no problem. But for me, sitting down and reading the manual before playing, especially in the computer age, which won't allow you to do things you can't do, just got to find the right button to click on, means I don't have to, you know, read the manuals too much. Okay. Okay, we don't. Oh, Japan is not at war? I thought Japan was at war. What the hell's going on here? Hello, Matt Scott. Well, like I say, oh, well, now they've declared war. I learned by watching other people how to play, or, you know, having them sort of teach me how to play. They will not accept. Why won't they accept? Oh, why don't they like me? Why don't you like me? They only think I'm +5. I've got lots of videos. This, of course, is the World Ablaze mod. There we go. That's what I want to do. Come right in on the back of these 2 units that are weak and coming in here. Watch videos. Yeah, I can drive. I'm in California, of course I can drive. And I only read the car manual when I want to try to fix something. But nowadays we have YouTube, so I can just watch YouTube videos of how to fix something. Read a car manual? What would you read a car manual for? I'm a Californian. We're born knowing how to do cars. We're driven home from the hospital in a car, so we start learning about a car as an infant. Before we can really hardly tell anything else, we sit in a car. Now I know these younger folks don't know anything about cars, and I don't know how the hell they can be that way, but whatever. Paradox Discord has helped me. Good. Trying to sign some streams to watch, trying different things. Well, Matt Scott, if you scroll down, you'll see a link to my YouTube site. And I have lots of videos on Hoi 4, whole sort of row of section. You can sort of click on the upper thing and see all of my, or at least most of my playlists of Hoi 4 videos, going back to the early basic games, to a bunch of different mods to try out, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I keep them as reference material if I need them. Manuals, but it's just when I need them. Just about. And because I knew the anarchist uprising was going to happen, I didn't feel I needed to push in there right away. Let it to happen. Okay, now we've created this pocket. Great. Now if we can just hold on to it. We got supplies coming in with the railway this way, and they're coming around this way, so we've got supplies. They're screwed. Let's see if we can support the attack there, or no, they're attacking. Are they attacking in or out? Oh, well, now we got soldiers holding it there, we can push it. Yeah, and different mods. This mod likes a, what is it? 30 division width. Is that it? Division? I gotta sort of look here. Edit. Yeah, combat width of 30 division. So different mods do it differently. And yeah, if you look at videos that go back that I made right when the game first came out, literally the first day, it's definitely changed over time. Yeah, Poop Hunter, well, a while ago they instituted this sort of, there was, I don't know much about it, but there was sort of a anarchist uprising in this part of Spain. I don't know if trying to do attention to detail really helps the situation. Hello, Nipsu Dipsu. That's how you pronounce that. Nipsu Dipsu. How you doing? Nip. Okay, Nip. I'll try to remember that. I try to remember names of people, but forgive me when I don't. Oh, I'm doing great. I don't want to spare anything right now. Nope, just playing single player. I'm still learning, evaluating, whatever you want to call it, the mod here of World Ablaze. You can see there's a lot of stuff they've done. Oh, we can secure Swedish iron 14 days. Let's do that. Maybe we should have done that earlier. Don't know if we could have. It's things like that that this gets sort of complicated on. Hello, technologist. Yeah, I built a few fuel silos. That's why, well, right now we're actually using more fuel than we're storing up. I think it's just one synthetic fuel refinery. I'm going to go for more. But yeah, I built some already and intend to build up both synthetics and fuel silos is going on. I'm trying to learn, and with a lot of help from various World Ablaze players, because the game changes a lot, right? Well, if you can, well, I don't know, maybe if you have you can manually do the mods if you can get a hold of them, because there's a manual way, because I built mods for Hoi 4, and there's the manual way to do it, to go in and build it. So yeah, you can work your way into doing it. October 37. Hey, thanks for following. Do appreciate it. Max it is. Okay, good. Love to have more people here. Ah, so you're a brother of Poop Hunter. Okay. I still have no idea why anyone would pick that as a name, but okay. People do stranger things, I'm sure. Hunt for poop, but you know, if it's what you really want to do, that's fine. Hello, Maxie. Good to have you around. Okay, well, let's look here a little scientifically. Cranking out that artillery, good. We're going to have lots of artillery. We're going to expand more there. Let's put a Panzer Division into production, and let's set the location up over here. Let's put, we're going to do this with add unit, and we're going to put this location over here. I'm going to be clicking on it. Here, here. There we go. Get more units into production. Swedish trade. Okay, good. That will help with our trade there. That was a quick one to do. Monday, liquefaction. Yeah, 70 days, I know. Well, when we can, we will. Or at some point we will. Don't know if first off. Right now we can't yet. This is only going to come after probably the Winter War. That we can do that with that. So that's what quick understanding of that is. Winter War is, if not a requirement, a big thing. Okay, well, let's do another full row here. Okay, we're getting too much there, so iron that we're importing. So I know we're getting from Sweden. We've increased that. Let's do that. Well, we want to get allies like Finland, like Spain, like Japan. Yep, air cover. Doing good. Mostly our air cover. They're not huge amounts, but decent. We'll try to do our best for Finland, but we'll have to see. Okay, got that. Now we're going to help crush these anarchists. Yeah, we're going to play a bit longer, then I'm going to take a break, meaning end the stream, but we're a little bit while longer. Maybe you guys can get a cool game going. Arno, would you like to post both on YouTube and on Twitch a link to our Discord server? If you're still around, Arno. That way people can hang out there and talk to each other and maybe find people to play with. Great, Arno, thanks. Yes. We do have a Discord server here. We're gonna attack into there. I think we'll try to cut these areas off from the city. And it's growing community. Want to grow it bigger so you can find people to play with, people to play against, all that kind of good stuff, people to hang out with, whatnot. Okay, so now you guys are cut off from supplies. Let's attack straight into there. Then volunteers to China. Well, we're trying to befriend Japan more. Not that the China wouldn't be an option. They won't let us send... They don't like us enough. For some reason. I don't know why they don't like us. Historically, I'm giving a little talk. both sides were courting. I know I've talked about this before in the early, so I'm not going to go too deep in it. Both sides were courting Germany before the start of the war in China. You know, the Sino-Japanese War, if you will, and during it. Before it, Germany had a very strong connection to China. I've recently put in events to Third Reich events, my mod for Hearts of Iron, that include, which I didn't know, Hirohito's brother, you know, Hirohito, the Emperor of Japan, one of his prince brother, tours around Europe, but particularly meets with Hitler to try to convince Hitler to be on Japan's side of things. China's finance minister, I think it was, comes over. This is all like in 37, 38. Comes over and meets with Hitler, trying to get Hitler to like side with China, because China was Germany's bigger trade partner, as far as I can tell. Hitler ideologically likes Japan better for multiple reasons, including weird racist reasons, but there's the German, like I say, strong tradition and connection with China. Again, I know I was talking about this a while ago, that Chiang Kai-shek's adopted son is in the German army at this time, driving a Panzer around or whatnot. He does that at least some of the time, but also he's an expert. He earns sort of the highest award, or highest achievement thing for the mountain troopers. So he's does all of that. So there's connections to both sides, but Hitler ends up picking, of course, Japan over China. But they both really, really wanted Germany's support. So they would both have gladly, maybe even accepted on both sides, at least advisors and observers and whatnot. I was told that we should get to the point of having approximately 200 military factories, and it looks like we're on a good path towards that. So what I think, which these take a lot longer to build, let's add in, down here, another synthetic refinery. Well, we just play War Thunder. At least I just play War Thunder. I don't play World of Tanks. Okay, good. I was getting that up there on the storage. You got it on YouTube. Do you also have it on Twitch as well, Arno? I'm not seeing all the chat, the links to the Discord. If you haven't, just please get it up there too. Discord as well. Yes, we've got the 109, not the Emile yet. I guess we can upgrade that to the HE-111 just right now, which is I think a better bomber to have. We have somewhere in here, just a standard B1 109 already in production. We're grinding up towards that. So we are working towards that goal at least. Emile right there. Some of his stuff, but not in a while. I don't know I haven't watched anything recently. Just so much good stuff out there, I just don't get a chance to watch as much as I'd like. Too many hours of YouTube as it is. Discord is in the other Steam channels. I was hoping you just post it in the thread as well. Make sure that they get it, see it, everybody. I don't know. Make sure that Poop Hunter has it. As long as he has it, because Poop Hunter and Nips need it. The Discord thing. So if you would just post it again. Idiot proof it. No, I'm not saying you're the idiot. I'm the idiot, but not okay. The deep dive was on Japan before and through. Oh well, that would be interesting. It's been a few years. I did a bit of a deep dive into Japan a couple of years ago. Read. Highly recommend the book. Japanese destroyer captain. I think his name was Captain Hara. He was a Japanese destroyer captain. Sort of that. One of the main Nimitz biographies and a few others. Read a few books on the Pacific War in Japan and watched a few documentaries. But that was a few years ago now. I haven't really dug in too deep on it recently. Oh, you're in the Discord server. Very good. Very good. I'm just not on it now. Very good. Can you show the research trees? Well, okay. Here is the current, and again, this is for the mod. This is your infantry tree here. Go through to 46. You got your sort of support elements, whatever. Oh, one thing we should be doing is here. Got to do that because I want to get the Dora. Okay, yeah, well, that's what we want to do. We want to get the Dora artillery thing, but we can also quickly look. And this is the specific models of tanks, so they go all the way to 1950. Well, they've sort of pushed very far out on some of this stuff. I'm really only worried about World War II era things, but modeling the different versions of tanks, coming through artillery down to sort of 1948, various Nervalwaffers and whatnot. Cool. Navy, it's reasonably big. You got here with your basic models, and again, they're looking at, instead of doing all the little detail stuff, they're looking at trying basic ship model classes. They're historical. Here, a pretty full air tree, I would say, down into some very esoteric aircraft. Here we have your sort of, mine warfare or anti-submarine warfare that would go on the ships, and a bit different resource tree, which I'm focusing on now as much as I can to build that up. Show the Dutch research war if you like that. I don't know if that's anything other than generic, but we can take a look at it. Oh, I don't know that we can. I was thinking of the national focus. We can definitely look at the national focus tree. So you got Java. This is actually, they do have a Dutch national focus tree. We really can't look, I guess, at maybe it's probably just generic. I don't know. Get into that. I don't know. Is there a way to look at it without alt tabbing or whatever into? Placate the Japanese, join Germany. Got all kinds of stuff. This is pretty detailed for the Netherlands. Okay, they're just generic. Okay, Beam Slam, so it's just generic. But they do have, Java here coming down in. Continue the Zunder Z works. Oh, expanding, uncovering your land from the ocean. Yes. So, yeah, pretty cool. Let's now crush this last little pocket over here before we go after their capital in Barcelona. Significant development. Fall of Nanjing, yes. We can see out here the AI, I presume, did a naval landing there, did another one here and out there, it looks like, unless that was one and then they pushed back. I don't know. Wish they would accept my attaché so that I could see what's going on with them. Let's send some guns, just try to make them friendlier, and we're going to improve relations. We're going to do another synthetic refinery because, like I say, I've been told by the time the war starts, you should have about 200 military ICs, and we're at 155. And of course, we're going to get Austria and whatever they have. We can sort of see what they've achieved now. Well, good. They're going down through, and this is the generic focus tree. Going down construction effort, which will, I don't care about research slots for them, but they're getting more military factories, construction, civil factories is all very good for me when I take them over. And similarly over here with Czechoslovakia, okay, they've got a more developed tree for them. Hopefully they are focusing, well, maybe not enough on, nope, they're not focusing enough on industry. They should focus more on industry themselves up. Come on, guys, get all that stuff going. They should have all of that. That should be told to focus on it. No need to do these damn fortresses because you're just going to give up anyways. And yeah, industrialize for the Reich. Got to learn how to program those AIs, what to follow, what to do. Okay, well, we helped with that. Now, okay, what can we? Now let's come over here via rails. There we go. Get over there quickly. See, I love that we now have rails in this game. Railroads. This is so great. I love this. But I think we're going to end the episode here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me, those here live and those watching later. Thanks you for making it this far. I hope I've been entertaining, and I hope this is fun to watch. So thanks very much. See you next time for more, yes, more heart.